Hello again, happy campers. I'm Spike.
I'm Chris.
That's still Chris. And welcome to Geekin Out. We are back in the Who What Where studios today with...
where's Scott?
Scott is off on that geekiest of all geek adventures. He's attending a convention. So it's just us for right now.
Comic book convention.
But we're back here in the glorious Who What Where studios. And all right, you got things you need to cover here. Let's go ahead and hear what you got.
Yes, well, I forgot my little
He
paper.
forgot his little paper.
But, we should probably talk about how the fact that I could be so wrong, which I have been wrong in the past about things, but I was wrong that the Joker is just nothing but a one-off movie. But due to the fact that it passed the $1 billion?
The $1 billion mark last week.
The studio decided to be like, hey, since it made so much money, let's do a sequel. Kind of like how they was wanting to do a sequel to Titanic, and it's like, you can't do that.
Sure you can. It's just all underwater after that. It's Aquaman is the sequel to
Aquaman and Titanic.
The Submariner. Anyway.
So, yeah.
But yes, you can do Joker sequels, and we actually had that discussion the other day off camera.
Yes.
But I can't retain any of them. But the basic gist of it, of Joker sequels, they're all origin stories. Because even Joker doesn't know what his origin is, and he's made a point of saying that.
And there's several Jokers, apparently.
Yeah, and there are at least 3, but... So, you just... If you're going to make a sequel to the Joker, you do another origin movie, and they're all origin movies. So...
But apparently, even like Todd Phillips, who directed the first one, and Joaquin Phoenix, who played the Joker, they all said that it was just a one-off movie. But if they're going to do a sequel, they might as well do it before somebody screws it up. So,
yeah. They will. If it can't be screwed up, it will be screwed up. So what else you got? That all you got?
Well, actually, there is one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody brought it to my attention, and I had to do some research on this. And I love doing research. But apparently, there was like 40 million people that got hacked? 40,000, 40 million? I can't remember exactly. It's 40-something with a lot of zeros. But a bunch of people got hacked when Disney Plus came out. I don't know exactly what Disney is doing to fix that problem, but apparently there is some people that is having major issues with the Disney Plus app. So.
What a shock.
Yeah.
Folks, you can do what you want. You can come up with the most complicated passwords ever. You can do two-factor authentication. You can do whatever you want. As long as there are bungholes online, they're going to keep hacking these things. And Disney did nobody any favors, because guaranteed it's going to come out. And they haven't said this for sure. They haven't had proof of it, but guaranteed somebody created a plain language table of username and passwords, and somebody at Disney posted it on a server that was publicly viewable, and sure enough, it takes about 5 seconds of that, and boom, it's gone. So, what that means is you have to change your password. Change your password, and don't worry about the special characters, the numbers, or anything unless they require it. Passwords are a dying art, trust me. In about probably another 5 years, if there's any luck at all, there will be no passwords. But
yeah.
I honestly think we're going to get to the point where we're just going to have like an internet key, like you do with a car or a house. You have an internet key that you put into your device and turn it on, turn it off. And if that device is not linked, then nobody can access. There's no access to your account's information or anything like that. Yeah. So there's that. Now, before we get too far down the road, we do need to get to your review of Dr. Sleep at some point. Before we get too far, though, did finally make a decision on whether I am going to keep Disney Plus, but I'm getting rid of Hulu, which Disney is not going to be very happy with. But
are you going to get Hulu through Disney Plus?
No, I'm putting Hulu down. The only things I watch on Hulu are the wrestling shows, and quite frankly, none of them have been that appealing lately. So I'm maybe getting away. I haven't seen a Raw or SmackDown worth watching in a month. So, well, I take that back, except for the invasion angle from about 3 weeks ago after the Saudi Arabia show. But that was it. And that was NXT. And anywho, so I'll probably be dropping Hulu and switching to Disney Plus just because I've got more stuff to watch on Disney Plus than I've got on. Oh, by the way, keep this in mind. If you have Disney Plus, check out Kim Possible. I've been working my way through Kim Possible. I'll work my way through all these old series eventually. Kim Possible, Season 2, Episode 10. That is exactly how I would do a Batman Beyond reboot. Watch that. So anyway, while everybody ponders that.
Now you got me curious. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know I've seen every episode of Kim Possible, so it's like, which one is that? So,
the Ferret. The Fearless Ferret episode. Do you remember that?
Is that where Ron's like really old?
No.
Or
no. That's the one with Adam West in it. Because Adam West is in every show eventually, but.
Oh yeah, he was a TV character.
Yes,
or something like
that. And matter of fact, Disney ripped off that idea for one of their episodes of DuckTales and actually did it better.
Yes.
Because, not to give away spoilers, but that's how Negaduck gets his origin in the
which
modern
is amazing.
Anyway, moving on.
Sorry, yeah.
That's also on Disney Plus, by the way. And that's the other reason why I'm switching from Hulu to Disney Plus. I mean, like I said, I just reeled off 2 episodes.
Well, I mean, there's something about, like, I mean, you watch this old stuff and or the new stuff, and the good storytelling appeals to the adult of you, but the rest of it just brings out the kid part of you, and you're just like, yeah, I want more. Give me more.
Anyway, you go ahead and keep talking about that for a second. I'm going to make an executive decision as far as direction here, because there's way too much of you and way too little of me. There we go.
I see. Oh, there we see? Go. You see?
There we go. See how he is? Spike is such a jerk.
I tell you, not enough of me.
Such a jerk.
Not of me. I tell you.
Uncle Spike is such a jerk. There. Now I'm on camera.
Do you feel better? Does your ego feel better?
No, my right shoulder's still not on there. So my God. Anyway, at least you got both your, well, most of your shoulders on there. Let's see. I think Thor Ragnarok's coming up in December on Disney Plus. I believe it's December 5th. That is. That is the first and only Thor movie I actually cared about.
I got to admit, it is the only one that I would actually sit there and watch.
Because Thor is such a ridiculous idea to begin with.
Yeah.
You really need to introduce people to it. Now, as people get into Thor, then you can start getting more into the Viking roots of it, which is amazing they don't do more of it, but...
I mean, the first Thor movie was really good, but after that, I don't know, they just kind of like, it was alright.
The thing about Thor is you've tapped into this huge mythology that goes back millennia actually in the Norse regions, and you could easily turn Thor into the Lord of the Rings if you were willing to go that deep into it, because the mythology is that's what Tolkien based part of the Lord of the Rings on, was ancient mythology, and he wanted to create a modern one.
But I don't think that I think it would lose its appeal after a while of that goofiness, because I think they'll put more.
Oh yeah, it becomes J.R.R. Tolkien-ish.
Yeah.
And it becomes
less.
Yeah, I'm going to say it, geek boy, borderline unwatchable. Yeah.
Oh,
quick, name any other J.R.R. Tolkien character who has not appeared in Lord of the Rings. Yeah, exactly. Just like name any Robert E. Howard Robert E. Howard character besides Conan. You know, say Red Sonja, that she don't count.
Oh.
She ain't Robert E. Howard.
Oh.
Anyway. So anyway,
I can't wait for the new stuff to hit Disney Plus because, like right now, watching the heck out of The Mandalorian. And
you mean the Baby Yoda show?
But
it's the Baby Yoda show, man. It's taken over the interweb here over the past week or so.
I'm surprised that. I know it's almost Christmas, but for real though, I'm surprised they just haven't just thrown out a big toy of Baby Yoda.
Oh, it's coming. Disney,
I'm waiting for it.
Disney does not screw with the merchandise.
Because I will get it.
The Baby Yoda is coming. That will be the hottest gift for this Christmas. Guaranteed. Because also guaranteed, Disney made sure they did not manufacture enough of them. They want that thing to be white hot and people cabbage patching all over it.
I got to admit though, it is freaking adorable. It is cute.
Now the Mandalorian, the story itself, okay, Disney's always been like that. You have the one character that's cute that pays all the bills, and then maybe you tell a story around it. The Mandalorian still remains the biggest idiot in the galaxy, as I mentioned last time. But it's almost... The thing I was confused about up until this week was whether... Are we looking at Boba Fett and Yoda, or are we looking at a Mandalorian and a Yodish, whatever it is? A Yoder. A Yodette. Yodette, whatever it is. But apparently this is considered contemporary to Season 9, so this is not Boba Fett, which makes sense because Yoda's what? Yoda was 950 years old when he died.
Yeah.
So, for Baby Yoda to be picked up by Boba Fett would have to be like 975 years old. So, yeah, no. But anyway, Happy Hogan's having his fun over there at Jon Favreau.
Which he should.
But, yeah, he's doing fine.
He should.
It seemed like there was something else I was going to bring up, too, and it actually had nothing to do with Disney or any of that. Did catch a news item about Black Adam. Apparently, according to Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, who is serving as executive producer on this, Shazam will not be in the Black Adam movie for sure, but the Justice Society of America will be. Which means now I'm pretty much waiting for 2023 for this thing to come out. The Justice Society of America. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, honestly, look up Justice Society of America. It can be an acquired taste, but you're about to see a lot more of the JSA here. They're about to come back in the DC comic books. They've been showing up Justice League the last couple of issues. And the real Justice Society, not the fake ones they had for Earth 2 as part of the New 52.
Hold on, I'm confused. So, like, Black Adam movie is so it's going to discuss about why or what happened to him, but at that time he's fighting with the Justice League.
Justice League has nothing to do with this. Not with this first movie. This movie is going to be based in the 1940s. Just like Wonder Woman was based in the 19-teens. This will be based in the 40s where the Justice Society was first active. And apparently he crops up, but there's no Shazam to stop him. So there is a wizard.
This was before.
The wizard is still kicking around. But yeah, Shazam cropped up in the 2010s. So...
Okay, I get you. Alright, I'm on board.
So that ought to be fun. Plus, Stargirl is going to be making an appearance on the CW starting, I believe, the week of Crisis, which is like week 2. Second week of... Or as I call it, Crisis. CW ISIS.
This is going to hurt me so badly.
Crisis. I'm actually looking forward to this.
I am too, but it just seems like they keep adding so much stuff and so many characters. I'm just going to be like, my mind's going to be blown, and at the same time so confused.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, odds are I'll be having to do explanatory videos each night. But fortunately, you've got a friend on the CW who's going to help you out, because Kevin Smith is doing 2 queasy specials on the CW immediately following, I believe it's the episodes of Supergirl on Sunday night and The Flash on Tuesday night. So
Go Kevin. Go Kevin.
Chapters, parts 1, 2, and 3 will be on, I think, second Sunday in December. I think that's December 8th. And then episode 2 is December 9th. And then episode 3 is December 10th, Tuesday the 10th, on The Flash. And then it goes into hibernation. All the series go into their winter breaks, and then picks back up with chapters 4 and 5 in January somewhere.
You know, you can say what you will about Kevin Smith. You know, when he writes and directs, yeah, his movies are a little odd, but lovable odd, if that makes sense. But man, when it comes to comic books, he's a genius.
Okay. He still can't write Green Arrow worth of crap. But
well, Green Arrow's kind of...
Or Black Cat, for that matter. Ask a Spider fan about it. Anyway. So let's go ahead and... Let's wrap this one up real quick, because we, like I said, we still need to get your... We need to get your review of Dr. Sleep coming up in the next episode. I know we've got other things to talk about, so odds are while you're sitting here doing your review, I'll be trying to figure out what was I going to do. We need to start filling out an itinerary before we start. But that would require, forethought, planning stuff, not necessarily high in our wheelhouse.
Well, yeah, I mean...
So, yeah. Here you go, knocking this thing again. The beloved wife's going to have my hiney on a stick. But anyway, so until next time, happy campers. I'm Spike.
I'm Chris.
That was still Chris. We'll see you next time on Geeking Out, and maybe I'll find my head up my rump somewhere. So we'll see you next time, guys. Peace out.
Bye.